Howdy peeps, Bitsu here, and welcome to the next installment of BitszuCraft. In today's episode, we're going to get started on building ourselves a bit of a wood farm. Now the reason I'm up here on a dirt pillar is I've been just kind of scouting out the area, and the plan for this little valley behind us here was to flood that with water and make it a little lake for the fishing shack over yonder. I've just dug out a little channel right here behind us that will allow the water to trickle through and then down through this valley and lead to a lower little pool over yonder. So the plan is I've sort of started framing it out, this little square behind me, we're going to put the building there, and we're going to have a little bit of a water wheel sticking out of the side of it to make it look like a wood mill. Yeah, I think that should be pretty good. And the design for this I've got in mind, I think works out to be about a 5x5. So if we have it inside of a, I don't know, 9x9, that should be plenty of room to fit all the, almost fell, fit all the mechanics and redstone and all that business inside of it and still have room to build a building around the sucker. Alright, let's get to her. There, rough basic outline of the guy. And I figured this spot here is where it was narrowest, so that would probably be the best place to put a wheel and make it look actually functional. Cool. Alright, now let's get on to the build of this. Now, where's our center block? It should be this guy right here. Okay, so that's where we're going to be planting our trees. And the plan here is to make this a little bit AFK. The harvesting of the wood will still have to be done manually with an axe, but this one here, the plan is to be able to just stand here and have a fistful of saplings and just hold down the click button and just plant them away and have them get bone mealed, turned into trees, and then a line of pistons push them out of the way, make a big pile of logs for us, and just continue the process. Cool. Alright, let's make sure I've got all my materials together for this, and then we'll get started. Okay, now first off, let's slap down the, let's see, I'll get rid of the crafting table, we won't need that. A tower of pistons, and this will need to be 5 tall. There we go. And that's what's going to initially push the logs out of the way. And what else do we need? Alright, we're going to have to stick this guy here. And we will put a sticky piston on the face of it. Because that, we're going to build into a bud switch that's going to activate the whole system. And then back here, I moved my dirt. I need to hang on to that because I'm going to be placing a lot of goofy, like, temporary blocks. And I get rid of the dirt again. Okay, I don't need a sword right now. There we go. And then we'll have the dispenser right here, and that'll be spitting the bone meal into this area there. Cool. Oh, I suppose I should have done that while I was up there too. Alright. And then we'll cap this guy off. Come on, there we go. With a half slab to prevent the trees from growing into the big giant monsters. And that should go right there. There we go. That way the system will be able to handle it, and we won't get any of those weird, goofy trees that are super tall and like with branches and craziness going off of them. Okay, there's that section done. Next up, now let's take care of the bud switch. Okay, we will need our redstone block. We will slap that on the face of this guy here. And then that, I believe, I might have made a boo-boo. This doesn't need to be centered. It needs to be back by, what, 2? Bollocks. We'll leave it for now. I'll see whether or not the building will fit around it where I want it to be. Anyhoozle. Let's just get this down first, and then we can figure out exactly how we want it to look once we are finished. Okay, so that has to come out 1 and down 1, so right here, with a redstone torch on top of that guy. Boop. then a block on top. Oops, not there. I think. No, wait, that's backwards. Okay. It's not a torch there. It is a dot of redstone. There, don't need logs right now. Ploppity. And then that goes into a torch. There we go, that's better. And then there's a block on top here, and a block on top here. And then I believe it is a block and a block. Oh, and I'm out of smooth stone. Bollocks. I'll need a, well, maybe I'll just use cobble for the build. It's all going to be hidden anyway. There we go. And then there should be another one, yeah, right here. And then a repeater comes off of this guy. Where? There we go. Boink. Dust. Dust. And it's getting to be nightfall. Okay, I'm going to go have a snooze, and then we'll get back to it. Alright, had a nap. Now, where were we? No, this is wrong. Okay, take this out. Sorry. And we actually need another repeater here, and then a block there. Now it should be a bud switch. Let's just double check that. Okay. Now, whenever there's a block update here, this should extend and then stay extended. Beautiful. And when we remove it, it should... Yes! Okay, that's working. Now, next up, since that's in place, we need to wire up something to fire all of these guys here. Cool, cool. But first, let's do the bottom end, and we'll slap the clock down here that will run the dispenser. Yeah, because that's gonna be kind of out in this direction, methinks. Okay, let's get that tackled. Now let's put it out the back so we can just steal power from there. So let's remove this dirt, and I think maybe some of this business too, and put cobble in place, just so we don't end up with any Endermen stealing our blocks away from us. Cool. Okay, then we can stick a no. We'll have a repeater off of here. And then we'll have the power. Let's see, how are we going to do this? Let's see, repeater. And then we'll use a comparator clock. So let's slap the comparator rate off of it. Why not? Ploop. And then we need the little loop-de-loop. Sticker and subtract mode, so it shuts itself off and on again. And then we'll just take the power off of here and stick it. Now, how are we going to get it up to this guy? Well, let's just stick a block there, and instead of that, whoops, we'll put it out here, and we'll stick a repeater on it. Boom. Now, hopefully that should, okay, let's get it activated again, and we should have a constant tick, 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 tick. Beautiful. Cool beans. Okay, that's good stuff. All right, now let's tear this up and make sure that it's all something an Enderman can't run off with. Ploppity, plop, plop, plop. And then we'll stick that back. Bloop, 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 bloop. Beautiful. Okay, so now firing the pistons. Okay, let's get up here, take a peek at it. Now how are we going to take care of that? Okay, let's steal power from here, and right, the system I saw with this used a sticky piston with a block on top to cut off the power, and then it went from that into, it was some slabbage, or not slabbage, sorry, extra blocks. Okay, we got one here, then we need one there, and there, and then just, oops, fell. Okay, let's climb back up there. Oh, now this is powered and in my way. Let's go around. There we go. Huh! Oh ho! Parkour master at it again. Now we need a repeater here to get the signal into the blocks. And then just dust on here and... Can he reach it? There. Now that should, I think, work. Let's check her again. And... Whoops. Now when it retracts, it should... Boom! Awesome. Did that get all 5? Let's double check again. Oh yeah! Cool, 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 cool. Now, since we're going to end up standing like right here to run the system, we don't want that shoving trees and pushing them into our face because it would just push us away. Now we'll have another line, I guess right here, because yeah, the front of the building will be over here. Another line of we'll have another line of pistons right here to push the trees this way, and then we can have a little stockpile back here, have like a stack of logs right behind the windmill. That makes sense. Sweet. Okay, so probably right here, and I'll need a dirt pole to get up again. We'll just do the same thing. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pistons tall. There we go. Sweet. Okay, now how are we going to power them? We'll want a pulse to happen just after this one does. So we can probably steal it from like this block and have it go through a delay and then do the same thing. Maybe from the center. We'll have it wrap around. Okay, so let's just, I guess... Can I... Hello? I want to place on the side of that guy. Nope, that didn't work. Can I climb the system? Yep. More or less. Okay, so... Off the side of... Oh, where's your hitbox? Redstone. Boom! There we go. One there. Oh, I guess I'll have to dirt pull up. Oi! And then another here. Boop. And I guess we'll just wrap these around and we can steal the power from them. Cool, cool, cool. No. Looking at this from this angle, this is wrong. Okay, not there. Oops, no, those are right. Okay, so we do need... We need this guy and this guy, but then we need blocks there and not here. Now, can I climb? Or have I blocked that off for myself yet? Nope. Oh! There. Now, can I bang some redstone on there from here? There we go. Whew. I keep falling off of this thing and it keeps throwing me off my game. And then we'll take the power off of there with a repeater and... Oh, did I not make enough repeaters? Yeah, it looks like I didn't. Okay. Well, let's slap this guy down here. I'm out of smooth stone. Crap. There. Now that the repeaters are in place to take power from this side and bring it to this row, let's delay them by a tick just to make sure that everything's got a chance to retract out of the way. Now let's give this guy another test here. And clear up my dirt scaffold while we're at her. Okay. Alrighty folks, I decided before doing a test run, why not complete the system? I simply threw up a double chest here with a hopper feeding into that dispenser, and made a trip over to the bone tower and threw as much bone meal in there as I could carry. Then I figured it would probably be a good idea to throw a hopper chain down on the floor feeding into a chest, just to gather any of the drops from the leaves decaying after we chop down the trees, so we should hopefully always have a decent supply of saplings to keep us running. And plus, you know, apples are always good. Alright, okay, fingers crossed. Let's see how this is gonna work. Okay, that was a bit of a long delay to get that started firing, but that is working flawlessly. Beautiful. And that's gonna take forever now, because, yeah. I wonder if there's, oop, there we go. Ah! I wonder if there's something I could do to kind of, maybe I should add a leaf buster up here or something, just to make it so it's a little bit faster and doesn't use quite so much bone meal. But if I do that, that'll be another day. Okay, now for the ultimate test. Let's just stand here holding down the button and see if we can do this AFK. And so far so good. It'll come down to when it breaks and moves it out of the way, whether or not it's going to... Ah, nuts. We place the tree, I think, as this one's retracting? Oh, great. Can we... Okay, good. That at least resets the system. Well, nuts. We can't go AFK, but this is still going to save us a lot of hassle in the long run. Now let's just fill this up and see how much we average with a full line of logs here. Sweet, this is actually going pretty quick. And now that I've said that, it's going to stall. Come on now. There we go. I wonder if there's like some particular spot I could stand that would make it work AFK. Like if I'm just right on the corner here. Let's see if that changes the timing at all. Nope. Crumb. Oops. And plant it again. It'll break right away. Did I catch it? No, it went down in the hoppers. Nuts. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, and there's some loggage down there already. Okay. Well, I might be onto something with this whole getting the right angle down. Let's see. Where else could I possibly stand? This corner, maybe. Nope. What? Oh, because it's done. Alright, well, I'll just quick chop this all down, and I'll see how much wood we've got. Well, that ain't so bad. Dang near a full stack of wood. And already, what was it? Yeah, 7 saplings. So, I think that is going to work pretty well. And once this decays, there'll probably be even more. Oh, there's even more. Was it 63? Dang near a whole stack. Cool beans. Well, that, I think, is a job well done. Now all we've got left to do on this build here is the aesthetics. So we'll have to build some kind of a building around this sucker. Ooh, which might actually decrease the chances of a tree growing some. Unless I make it out by even one further. I can build it from this row, I guess. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Oh, way over here there's a sapling. I guess. And I guess I'll probably slap down a few more hoppers. Maybe a line here and here. And I might as well replace this line as well, cover the whole things with carpets, and get a building up. But that is for another day. So at this point, I am going to say toodly pitsky, and I will see you folks later on. As always, if you like what you see, go ahead and smack that like button, and if you want to see more, go ahead and hit that round Bitsu icon to subscribe. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye!